Welcome to my week 9 Marchanting update video. This is my level 3 Marchanter. As you guys are aware, I have been doing pretty good on this account the last few weeks. I'm going to go ahead and abort all my offers so I can see the amount of money I have made this past week. I think last week I ended with 240 mil or something, I believe. So hopefully this week it'll be higher than that. I did spend 1 hour on this account spread out throughout the week according to Runemetrics. So basically how much ever I make is the GP per hour on this account for this past week. Need to bank something so I can withdraw the GP. And we are up to 276.8 mil. 276.8 mil. I didn't need a bond. I bought a bond last week. So that is 32 mil because I ended last week with 244.8 mil. So I made 32 mil over the past week, and I've spent approximately 1 hour, about 10 minutes each day, to equal 32 mil an hour. That has got my GP per hour up to 11.4 mil on this account, and go ahead and check my GP. 6,174,000,000. 6,174,000,000. And I did spend a little over 31 mil yesterday on giveaways, if you would like to look at that. And then also the counting what I give away, I was at 6.2 billion. So that equaled 100 and, if you take these two, 165 million gold I've made this past week. That's pretty good for 1 week. I was hoping to do a little better since double experience weekend was announced. However, hopefully I'll start doing better as it gets closer and closer. Varic plate skirts. I think I bought these a few weeks ago. I was trying to clean out my bank and I had 9 of these, so I went ahead and put them into the GE. So I'll actually make quite a bit of money on these because I think I bought them like 1.1, 1.2k each, or 1.1 to 1.2 mil each, and they've went up quite a bit since then. Here's kind of one you rarely see me buying and selling at the same time, the same item. Last night I was selling Frost Dragon Bones about 12.5k each, and I was buying at 12.2k each, so that's about 300 GP per, and it was about 20k. 10k here, 20. We'll say 20k because I'll redo the sell offer. So 300 times 20k is right at 6 mil. However, going into my bank, I had like 120k Frostbones last week, and I've been selling them for 12.4 to 12.5k each, making about 20 to 30 each. So that's made me 20 to 30 mil. I've also been doing Eric Bones this past week with pretty good success. They've been really jumpy. Magic Seeds went up to 70, or Magic Seeds went up to 86k each, I believe. So they started going down after double experience weekend was announced. So I've been buying them on the low side. Hopefully they'll start going up. As you can see, they've already went up about 1k since yesterday. And I think I have maybe 2k Magic Seeds. Buying Snapdragons, they're way lower than the Grand Exchange. These were like 3.95k each yesterday, and these were over 4k each. Okay, so they went down 100 or so, but I was buying a lot lower than that. And in fact, I bought 10k clean Snapdragons, I think 3.6k each. Somebody flooded the market with them. Magic logs, I'm buying them like crazy. I'm hoping they'll go up to at least 750, 800 gold by the time double experience weekend comes. So here I'm buying them actually quite a bit below the Grand Exchange price because they are kind of really volatile for double experience weekend after it was announced. Yeah, I'm almost 1.4 mil magic logs. I've been selling these, my pouches, the last few days, and buying and selling, buying low, selling high, as I've talked in my previous videos. Ganodermic flakes, I sold quite a bit of those because they got up to about 320, 330 each, and they have 319. And I even sold, I believe, a couple 100,000 of them at 341 each. So I did pretty good on that this week. I have started buying dwarf weeds because those have started falling down. I think they're down about 5% off their max, so they should at least hit their max closer to double experience weekend, if not go higher. Snapdragons, I'm down on clean Snapdragons, and I think I'm up 30 or 40,000 Grammies since last week, just buying and selling. I haven't did anything with mithril ores or bars. On my lower account, there's 1.7k magic seeds. On my merchanting account, I did do a lot of energy and cavefish merchanting. I found those have been pretty steady recently on my merchanter. And sold some giant imp pouches for 3.7k each, and that's about 1k above. So if I sell, I think I sold 3,000, so that's 3 mil on that account, which is a big deal considering it doesn't take any time just to spot on the Grand Exchange. Progress, I am up to 175 mil invention, so I am getting there quicker than I was originally planning, just because I am wanting to get that before double experience weekend here in a few weeks. I'll hopefully get that, and then also give 100 mil away, and depending on how much feedback and stuff I get from my previous video, I'll link the annotation here so you can click on it and watch it if you want. Depending on how I do on my previous video, it may be 200 or even 250 mil, just depending on how much feedback I get. Dungeoneering, I'm going for 200 mil of that. However, that's taking a back seat to invention right now because invention I'm wanting sooner, and then dungeoneering I will get before the end of this year. As far as 10 Bil gold, I think that's gonna take a lot of work and a lot of luck at this point, because I am going to spend probably 750 mil gold on summoning, as I've got quite a few charms through training and invention and slayer. So I'm needing about 4 to 4.5 bil in the next 4 months, which I can do that if I probably just do a lot of merchanting, checking it 3, 4, 5 times a day, and then also spending time on money making methods. However, I don't plan on doing that, so this may leak over into January or February. Once I do get that though, I do have quite a bit of stuff planned on giveaways. I'll mention that later as I get closer to my actual 10 billion gold. I think that's about it for this video. I just wanted to keep it fairly short. I will probably start posting another video on Wednesday, kind of like a 2-minute market watch or something, kind of saying what I'm buying, what I'm selling, and show the actual makeup of my merchanting items in my bank, just so you can kind of see in more data analytics how exactly I'm buying and selling and what I'm selling and buying at, and you can kind of see For instance, my magic logs are 1.3 mil magic logs right now, and last week I had 900k, so you'll kind of be able to track exactly when I'm buying and selling to help you know when to buy or sell. Hopefully you guys buy or sell before, or I do, so then you can make sure to get it out before I do, because the price won't rise much higher after you put 1.3 mil magic logs in the Grand Exchange. With that being said, I did sell about 900k Addy ore a few months ago for a whopping 770 gold each, and now it's way above that. So my 1 to 2 mil items doesn't affect prices much, except on the short term. It'll affect it for a couple days, and then there's hundreds of millions of items out there, so my 1 or 2 mil doesn't affect it in the long term, as the Addy ore has went up 300 gold after I sold it. So I could have made an extra 300 million gold on that. That's kind of depressing to look at. I did make some money on it though, but I left a lot of gold on the table. Oh well. I think that's it for this video. Please press like if you enjoyed the content. Please subscribe if you would like to be updated when future videos of mine are uploaded. If you have any items currently that you're merchanting, or if you think you've found a good item to merchant and you would like me to comment on it, you can either contact me on RuneScape. I almost always keep my status on to everybody, or you can comment in the section below, the comments below, and I'll give you feedback. If you don't want me to merchant that item, if it is really good, if you don't want me to merchant that item, please comment, say it's only for you or what. However, with that being said, I won't merchant it. However, other viewers may merchant it. So I can't say for sure that you won't get more competition, unfortunately. Have a good day and happy merchanting. See you in a few days when I upload the 2-minute market watch.